Middlesex slipped to their first defeat of the NatWest T20 last summer as they went down by 29 runs to Hampshire at the Ageas Bowl. Confidence would have been high after another nail-biter at Lord's on Thursday, but Hampshire began brightly after James Vince took advantage of winning the toss with some early boundaries. He raced to 34 off 14 balls with 6 fours and this 6, before he was then foxed by Toby Roland-Jones to be held by Tim Southee with 37 runs on the board. Relay Russo then picked up the baton to take the total to 58 for 1 at the end of the 6 overs of power play. Nathan Southee was soon introduced but met Michael Carberry in aggressive form, the score up to 85 for 1 after 9. Southee then began his second over with a wicket of Russo, James Franklin with the catch at long on, which then pegged the home team back a bit. That was until Carberry moved quickly through the gears, powerfully striking 3 sixes in the space of 7 deliveries to get to a 50 from 32 balls. He was leading the way as the score advanced to 149 for 2 with 5 overs still to go, and Hampshire perhaps dreaming of a final effort in excess of 200. Indeed, that looked likely, with George Bailey also middling the ball well, only to fall to Roland-Jones after making a sprightly 28, David Milan with a catch on this occasion. The next 3 overs pegged things back. Roland-Jones and Milan then combined again to get shot of Lewis McManus for 4. And it was caught Milan bowled Roland-Jones again in the same over as Shahid Afridi departed for a full bore duck. Roland-Jones ending with figures of 4 for 39, Milan a busy man at long on. Only 19 runs had come in 19 balls since Bailey departed, and then there was a frantic last over, Carberry striking his 5th maximum to move on to 77. He was then bowled by a Franklin Slowey next ball, 3 deliveries left. Sean Irvine departed the next one as he picked out Ryan Higgins with a slice. And Gareth Berg fell to the final ball with another slice shot as Franklin finished with 3 for 19 from 2 overs, Hampshire having to settle for 189 for 8 from their 20. So the momentum had swung and continued to do so when Paul Sterling thrashed Reece Topley into the distance in the opening over of the reply. But 4 wickets in the next 4 overs set Middlesex right back. Kyle Abbott struck with his 3rd ball against his former county, Sterling caught by Carberry on the cover boundary. Brendan McCullum then picked out Russo off a Topley full bunger after making 10 off 7. And another former Middlesex man, Berg, then removed Milan for 3 with a fine low catch off his own bowling to leave the visitors in some trouble. Even more so as Franklin tried to steal a single and was run out by Bailey's direct hit. Middlesex left on 36 for 4 in the 5th. So it was down to Owen Morgan and John Simpson to try to rebuild as much as they could, the 2 left-handers adding 20, only for Morgan to fall to Mason Crane for a run of ball 23, Berg in the game again with a catch in the deep. Unlike in Cheltenham last week, Higgins couldn't save the day this time as he also fell to the impressive leg spinner, failing to middle one. Crane ending with the fabulous figures of 3 for 15 from his 4 overs as he had Roland-Jones stumped for 5. And that left just too much to do with Middlesex on 74 for 7, needing 116 more from 7 overs. Not that Southee had thrown in the towel by any means as he went after the bowling with glee, striking 4 sixes in a thrilling half-century which used up only 28 balls. Alas for him and his team, it was just too late. The fact that Middlesex got to within 30 runs of the target shows just how well Southee played, he ending on a 32-ball 64, Simpson making 37. But that left the final score at 160 for 7, which meant a 29-run defeat. Thankfully there is another match right around the corner, and we hope to see you at Uxbridge on Sunday, where Somerset are the visitors. The match starts at 2:30.